I'll be honest, Her meets Hare is actually slightly terrifying. It's very strong propaganda. If you do not hate certain individuals before watching this, you definitely will afterwards. This is a Merrie Melodies cartoon that aired originally in 1945, directed by Freleng with a story by Michael Maltese, and we have Mel Blanc voicing. Well, Mel Blanc voices Bugs Bunny, Goering, Hitler, and a couple of others as well. I won't say all of them because one of them only appears towards the end, and I wasn't expecting it, so I won't say who that is. But for the most part, we have Bugs Bunny, Goering, and Hitler. And Bugs Bunny is in the forest, and he's actually thinking that he's meant to be going to Las Vegas, and he encounters Goering and asks Hermann Goering for directions. And Goering obviously treats him quite nastily, and he says, "No, there's no Las Vegas in Germany, don't be ridiculous." And to get out of this difficult situation, Bugs Bunny decides to disguise himself as Hitler. And the way he does this is incredible. I won't say exactly how, although it might be in the thumbnail of the video. Probably will be actually because it's brilliant. They use his ear to make Hitler's kind of classic hairstyle, and they draw a little mustache on him. And Bugs Bunny begins to yell and shout in German and German sounding English words. You can definitely tell what he is saying even if you don't speak German, I assume. I do speak some German. But he was genuinely frightening and genuinely terrifying. And if I came upon that creature, that Bugs Bunny pretending to be Hitler, it was so creepy. Goering is definitely the laughing stock. Hitler is designed here, well, Bugs Bunny as Hitler is meant to be scary and intimidating, whereas Goering is definitely more of the idiot, if you like. And it's definitely clear why they've kind of treated both of these characters this way, showing both of the negative sides of Nazi Germany at that time, 1945. Of course, the war was still going on. I'm not sure what part of 45 this was released in, but I'm assuming it was during the war. Um, Definitely, as I said, if you didn't hate Hitler and Goering before watching this, or if you weren't scared of them, definitely would be afterwards. The animation quality is brilliant. The characterizations are definitely to the extreme. They are caricatures, but very recognizable. As far as propaganda goes, well, it doesn't paint them in a good light, put it that way. I think it would definitely convince viewers, if they weren't already, to do something to stand up against this angry, shouty Hitler character. And there's some other characters in this as well that I said I won't spoil. It's very thought provoking, very fascinating, fun to watch for the right reasons today. But I imagine in 1945, when Hitler was a real threat, that would have been kind of terrifying. It was kind of terrifying now. In some ways, it's one of my favourite World War II cartoons. In some ways, I just find it frightening. But I loved it. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. If you're a fan of World War II propaganda, or if you find it interesting, I don't know if you can be a fan of it without getting put on some register of some sort, but if you enjoy watching them and analysing them and looking at how certain characters throughout history were portrayed, and if you want to see Bugs Bunny as Adolf Hitler, Hermit's Hair is definitely worth a watch. I thought it was pretty brilliant.